You need money to do deals, but investors want proof you've done deals. Except that's not actually what they're asking for. The credibility paradox trips up every operator at the start, and it's total rubbish. Investors don't fund track records. They fund people who can protect capital and execute a clear plan. If you've got £15,000 to £30,000 liquid, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to operate rather than wait years saving deposits, this is the framework that makes you investable in 30 to 60 days before you even need the money. By the end of this, you will have the 4-part system to land your first joint venture partner with 0 deals done. If you're serious about building a repeatable deal business in the UK, hit like and subscribe now, because this channel exists to show you exactly how real operators turn property leads into cash. So what is a joint venture partner actually buying when they agree to work with you? They're not buying your CV. They're buying your time, your deal flow, your execution capability, and your operational intensity. 2 things override experience every single time: deal quality and risk mitigation. Deal quality means below market entry, clear numbers, and an obvious exit. Risk mitigation means showing exactly how you'll protect their £50,000 to £100,000. And here's the unfair advantage of being a first-timer that no one talks about. Speed, hunger, and availability. You'll chase agents at 8 in the morning. You'll view same day. You'll hound solicitors, manage tradespeople daily, and be on site when things go sideways. Busy investors with jobs or multiple projects physically cannot do that. Your operational intensity is worth 50% of the profit. It's not a favour. It's a fair exchange of value, and once you understand that, the entire dynamic shifts. Before you approach a single investor, you need 3 components in place. Think of this as your deal-ready profile. First, a 1-page operator bio. Who you are, what you do. For example, I source single-let and HMO opportunities in Birmingham for cash buyers and JV partners. Your area focus. Your process. Keep it tight and specific. Second, evidence you can actually source. That means agent relationships. Have the names of 3 agents you've built genuine rapport with. Viewing history. Photos, addresses of properties you've personally assessed. A database or pipeline tracker showing 10 to 15 leads you've reviewed, even if none proceeded. Third, 3 comparable deal analyses using a repeatable template. Purchase price, refurb estimate, GDV or rental yield, profit or return forecast, exit route. These can be practice deals you walked away from. The point is proving you analyse deals systematically and present numbers clearly, not that you've completed anything yet. This isn't theoretical homework, it's proof you won't waste their time or their capital on impulse decisions. And that's what gets you in the room. When you find a live opportunity, you need a 2-page joint venture proposal ready to send within 24 hours. Any longer and you look slow. 6 sections every time. 1, the property and the numbers. Address, purchase price, refurb or setup cost, end value or monthly rent, net profit or annual return. 2, the structure and split. Investor provides $80,000 for purchase plus refurb. You provide labour and management, profit split 50-50, or investor takes 8 to 10% preferred return, then 50-50 on upside. 3, roles and responsibilities. Investor equals capital. You equal sourcing, project managing refurb, tenanting, compliance, ongoing management or exit execution. 4, timeline and exit. Refinance in 12 months to return investor capital, or sale within 18 months, or ongoing rent to rent with buyout clause. 5, what happens if it goes wrong? Who holds the property, usually investor on title? Who covers shortfalls? How you both exit early if needed. 6, why this deal and why now? The opportunity hook. Below market value, motivated seller, strong rental demand, planning upside. 2-page maximum, clear language, no jargon. This document proves you think like an operator, not a dreamer, and it's the single most important asset you'll build in your first 90 days. You've got no exits and no testimonials from happy investors yet, so you need social proof substitutes that carry actual weight. 4 options. 1. Agent or letting agent endorsements. Ask an agent you've built rapport with for a LinkedIn recommendation or a short testimonial about your professionalism, speed, or market knowledge. 2. Mentor or training program reference. If you've completed a respected course or worked alongside an experienced operator, mention it in one line. Do not make it your identity. 3. A detailed case study of a practice deal. Walk through a property you analysed in depth but didn't proceed with. Explain why the numbers worked and why you passed. Sale fell through or you found a better lead. This shows judgment, not just enthusiasm. 4. A mock deal with full workings. If you haven't found a live opportunity yet, analyse a property currently on Rightmove as if you were presenting it to a partner. Full costings, exit strategy, risk assessment. It's hypothetical, but it proves process. Position these as bridges, not crutches. They get you the first conversation. The deal itself gets you the yes. Now let's talk about who you're actually targeting, because most people waste months pitching the wrong investors. You're looking for individuals with £50,000 to £150,000 in accessible capital. Remortgage proceeds, savings, inheritance, recent sale. People who want better returns than individual savings accounts or pensions but lack the time or expertise to find and manage deals themselves. Avoid 3 groups. Experienced multi-unit landlords because they'll just do it themselves. Large funds or syndicates because they want scale and track record. Friends and family with no property knowledge because the emotional risk is too high and decisions take forever. Where do you find the right people? Local property networking events, online investor communities, Facebook groups, LinkedIn. Accountants or independent financial advisors who work with clients sitting on cash. Even Rightmove landlords selling up who want to stay in the game passively. You're offering deal flow and execution. They're offering capital. It's a partnership, not a pitch for charity, and if they don't see that, move on. Every JV partner will ask you 6 questions. Here is how you answer them, tight and confident. What is the deal and why is it good? 3-bed terrace in Stoke, purchase at 140,000, 15,000 below market, 20,000 light refurb, refinance at 180,000 in 10 months, net 20,000 profit or retain and pull 30,000 equity out for the next deal. What is in it for me? You put in 50,000 12-month timeline, 10% preferred return plus 50-50 profit split, so minimum 5,000 return, upside of 10,000 plus if we beat the gross development value. What do you do versus what do? I source, project manage the refurb, handle tenanting and compliance, manage day to day. You provide capital and stay updated monthly. No operational time required from you. What is your experience? This is my first completion, but I have analysed 40 plus deals in the last 90 days, built relationships with 3 agents in Derby, and spent 6 months learning the mechanics inside out. I am not experienced, I am prepared, and I am all in on this. What happens if it goes wrong? Property goes in your name, you are on title. If we cannot refinance or sell, we hold and rent to cover costs, or you have the option to buy me out at cost. I do not get paid until you are made whole. How do I get my money back? Refinance from month 10 to month 12 with a standard buy to let mortgage at 75% loan to value, or sale if we agree that is better. Clear exit, no hoping. Rehearse these answers until they come out clean, not defensive. Here's the outreach sequence that actually works. Initial message, LinkedIn, email, or at an event. Hi name, I'm your name. I source below market single let and HMO opportunities in Manchester for joint venture partners. I found a refurb to flip deal in Salford that should net 15 grand over 12 months. I handle sourcing, refurb and tenanting. The investor provides capital and takes 10% return or 50-50 split. I'm looking for one partner to pilot this with. Would you be open to a 20-minute call to see if it's a fit? On the call, walk through the deal, answer the 6 questions, send the 2-page proposal within 24 hours. Frame it as a pilot partnership. This is my first deal, so I'm treating it as a pilot. I'd like to offer you a slightly better split on this one, 60-40 in your favour, or 10% preferred return to prove I can deliver. If it works, we do more at 50-50. Built-in exit clause at 12 months if either of us wants out. Have these conversations with 10 to 15 potential partners while you're still sourcing, so when you find a strong lead, you can move in under a week, not lose the deal while scrambling for money. You're not begging for investment, you're offering a capable operator and a good deal. If they say no, move on. There are thousands of people sitting on cash looking for exactly this. Let's bring it all together. 4-part framework. Deal ready profile, joint venture proposal template, social proof substitutes, right investor tier. The core insight is this: investors fund competence and deal quality, not CVs. Your job is to prove you can protect capital and execute, which you do through preparation, not prior exits. Spend the next 30 days building your deal ready profile and having pipeline conversations, so when you find a £10,000 to £15,000 profit opportunity, you can close it in days, not watch it disappear. And here's the final reframe that changes everything. Your £15,000 to £30,000 liquidity isn't for deposits anymore. It's your operating capital while you turn other people's money into repeatable deal fees. That's the shift from investor to operator, and that's how you build a real property business in the UK without waiting years.